What up, YouTube? It's your boy Big Cool coming to you from Colossal Boxing Talk, and tonight I'm here to bring you one of my first videos from a segment I'm gonna start doing called Boxing's Duck Duck Goose. This is not to disrespect any fighter because I have the utmost respect for you guys and girls and what you do inside that ring and how you put your life on the line to entertain us. So please don't take it as disrespect, but I have to call the BS when I see it. And basically, this series is about fighters avoiding the top flight guys in or around their division and, just taking a safe route. So the first fighter I'm going to talk about tonight is Adonis and Superman Stevenson. Stevenson is an ultra-talented light heavyweight champion. He's the lineal light heavyweight champion. He's defeated Bad Chad Dawson, Tavares Cloud. He avenged his only defeat to Darnell Boone. He has good charisma, great personality, fast, powerful, athletic. He can do a lot of things in the ring. But ever since he signed with Al Heyman, his desire and willingness to face the top flight guys in his division has gone down dramatically. Before he signed with Al Heyman, like I said, he moved up from 168 to 175 to challenge Bad Chad Dawson, where he blew him away in the second round. And then he followed that victory up with another impressive performance when he outboxed Tavares Cloud, one of the toughest and hardest punchers in the light heavyweight division, forcing his corner to stop the fight in the seventh round to earn himself a TKO victory. And before that fight with Cloud, his team and Sergey Kovalev, the other top light heavyweight in the world, came to an agreement where, if both guys wanted upcoming fights, they will fight later that year. Excuse me. And simply put, Stevenson reneged on a deal. Both guys won their fight. Stevenson over Cloud. And no, matter of fact, it wasn't Stevenson over Cloud. It was Stevenson over Bellew. And Kovalev, I believe, over Cleverly, or it might have been Ishmael Salamek. I'm sorry if I mispronounced his name, but I'm probably getting them confused. But I know they had reached an agreement, I think signed contracts, and it didn't come to fruition because Al Heyman entered the picture. Not putting the blame on him because, at the end of the day, you signed an agreement, and you are a fighter, and your obligation is to fight the best fighters out there. And Adonis and Stevenson took his ball and ran to Showtime. He was under the assumption that he had a fight with Bernard Hopkins, signed, sealed, and delivered. And like I said, it didn't come out the way he thought it would be. Ask him here, how that works out. He did the same thing the previous year in 2013. Was supposed to fight Devin Alexander, pulled out under the assumption he had a fight with Floyd Mayweather. Didn't happen. So fast forward, now Adonis and Stevenson on Showtime, with the assumption that he was going to fight B-Hop. That didn't happen. So who is he left to fight with? Andrade Fonfera, a Polish Chicagoan. He's a Polish guy fighting out of Chicago who has good power. He's a decent fighter. He's nothing to, beat down the door about. No disrespect, but, he wasn't the guy you would want to see a fighter of Stevenson's caliber in the ring with if it wasn't a mandatory. But, they fought. Stevenson did what he's supposed to do. He came out early, dominating. I think he dropped Fonfara twice early in the fight. But Fonfara, to his credit, toughed it out, made some adjustments. Stevenson started to tire, and he dropped Stevenson in the 10th round, I believe, and came back to make the fight closer than it should have been. Then you fast forward to this past December. He fought Dmitry Shantovsky December 19th on Showtime. An abysmal card. It was horrible. And he blew away Dmitry. Easy. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. And now he's left with no dance partner, potentially. And it's so bad for him now is that his team is potentially eyeing a rematch with Fonfara. I don't think it warrants a rematch. It was a good fight. Had some good action in it. But, he handled business. that's a fight that shouldn't happen again. But Adonis Stevenson put himself in a situation where he has to regurgitate fights from the past and just have to these rerun run fights. That's what I like to call it, rerun fights. Same old fights because either you're ducking and dodging or network conflicts. It's all kind of excuses in politics and boxing that is ruining it. Potential matchups from being made. He was also supposed to potentially face John Pascal, another big draw in Canada, but for whatever reason, the fight didn't get made, and now John Pascal will be fighting Sergey Kovalev, the guy Stevenson should have been fought already in Canada on HBO March 13th or 14th, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, on HBO. Now that leaves Pascal's taking over Kovalev. Lucian Bute, I believe, is hurt. What other light heavyweight? Bernard Hopkins, maybe. That's always a possibility because Bernard Hopkins lost his last fight to Sergey Kovalev and said he wants to fight a guy with a name and with a belt. A la Adonis Stevenson. But B-Hop also said that he would, want to fight somebody young and strong. Maybe go down to 168. We don't know who that fighter is. B-Hop could be talking about. But it could very well be Stevenson, which would be, Hopkins will be saving Stevenson from starting off the year wrong. I don't think they're going to fight anytime soon. Maybe this summer, but I think Stevenson has a fight date scheduled for February, maybe April. I think April, yeah, April. But Stevenson has to step it up in 2015. He's the lineal light heavyweight champion of the world. He moved up and beat the man. Now he's the man. He's the hunted. And he has to answer the call. He should have been fought Kovalev. He could have been fight Pascal. I don't know about Bute. Andre Ward sideline, and plus he's with HBO. Another guy you can throw in the mix for him that he probably looks at as high risk, low reward, and that is Andre Dirrell. Andre Dirrell has bounced back. He's come back after being so inactive. He fought 3 times last year. His most recent outing was on the undercard of Stevenson versus Dmitry Shantovsky. He was in the co-main event against Derek Edwards, where he won a unanimous decision. That's a fight that both guys could, easily get made. Both guys are managed by Al Heyman, so I don't see that being a problem unless one guy prices himself out. But that's a tough fight for Stevenson because Dirrell is ultra talented, quick, fast, decent power. He's just as athletic as Stevenson, if not more. He's more technically sound. He's faster, a little taller, probably more experienced, maybe. He has that amateur pedigree, so, that's a fight that could happen. But, like I said, Stevenson cannot he cannot play Duck, Duck, Goose in 2015. It's just not acceptable. He has an obligation to fight the best fighters in the world if he want to be called one of the best fighters in the world. And that's what he seemed to be lacking in the latter part of 2014. So Al Heyman, Stevenson get together and try to come up with a plan to salvage your name. Because we all know you're probably going to end up fighting a top 20 guy maybe who shouldn't be in the ring with you. But after that, you get no more passes. You shouldn't even get this last pass. But I guess we got to give you one last pass unless you get Andre Dirrell or B-Hop. Your only hope to make you look credible to start off the year. But if you don't fight a legit guy in 2015 after this first fight, then I don't know what to say about you, man. No disrespect, but it is what it is. You got to stop ducking these fighters, sign the contract, stick with your word, fight, and prove your greatness in the ring. Not talk about it, be about it. That's going to be the end of the video. I hope you all enjoy it. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Like the video. Subscribe to our channel, Colossal Boxing Talk. Share the video, Facebook, Twitter, any other social media websites that you guys are on. And keep spreading the word about Colossal Boxing Talk. Check out our interviews, our hangouts, our posts on Facebook, our analysis. We're going to have a hangout next week to break down the Deontay Wilder fight card and give our predictions. So hopefully y'all be looking forward to that. And like I said, just keep supporting us. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.